Welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and let's get into this opening cinema. I will point out, pretty much any character you see in the next cinema is going to play some sort of role in the coming adventure. So, they're not just a bunch of random schmucks, they will all become important to some degree later on. Alright, let's get started.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siren. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit! If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When someone, anyone, breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Alright, and that was the opening cinema. So now we'll be going through the tutorial. I would normally cut out a tutorial, I would think, but let's see here. But this one does, explain some neat little features of the game, and does give you some background behind, the characters and the setting a little bit. So I'm going to keep that in here. Let me show you our inventory. This is our inventory. We have $0 in a wallet, of course, and a key to an apartment, apparently, that has been set up for our character by the Ventrue back there, named LaCroix. He is basically in charge of the vampires in the area. I won't spoil it too much, though, until we get along to it, of course. This is our clothing. We have light clothing. You can get better armor and stuff to wear later on in the game. For now, we have this dress that we're wearing. That's about it. And that's our inventory. Oh, and there's our weapon. We have fists. Since I didn't put any brawl points into the game, or points that are strength or anything, we suck right now in melee, so yay. And let's see here, there's our character sheet again. We will get experience points as we level up, and we can put that wherever we like. You can turn on auto level, of course, but like pretty much 100% of the time you do not want that on. Just leave that off, so that way you can put points wherever you like. Alright, so let's go through the tutorial, or at least start it for this video. Oh, okay.
What a scene, man! Ooh-wee! Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
And this is basically the guy that's going to be leading us through the tutorial. I will not be talking over the dialogue of the NPCs, because they usually have some really great voice acting in this game. In fact, it's some of my favorite voice acting in, really PC RPGs. They have a pretty great cast, and I definitely want them to be heard. But this guy here, let's find out who he is.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide, and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Let's see here. What should we say to him? Let's ask him what happened in there.
Don't worry, kiddo. You'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's wasted. You want some help or what?
Let's see here. Yeah, let's get some help. We're new to this being a vampire thing.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
I don't like where this is going, but let's see here.
Nice stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. And you look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what? Like beer or Dr. Pepper or something?
Oh man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. Alright, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready though, cause hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Alright, what do I do, Jack?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
Oh. Alright, so, like, is this like in the movies? What do I do?
Right. You go down there, casually, like. You creep up on him, you bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something. because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Yeah, like, won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan. Alright. That little red bar, that's our blood pool. That's basically our mana in the game. We use that to power our supernatural abilities, including, you'll see down there to the right, Blood Heal. That heals the blue bar. That's our health. And so, basically, you want to try and keep your red bar as high as possible. If it runs out, you can be pretty boned, especially if you're in a really tight situation. So you want to try and keep it high. The blue bar, your life, you obviously want to keep that as high as possible because, hey, if it goes all the way down, you die. So you may be a vampire, but you can definitely die still, of course. So, by the way, you can play this in third-person perspective if you like. I don't really care for that, so we will be playing it in first. However, if you do any sort of melee, it automatically goes to third person, so you'll still see me using that occasionally, of course. Oh, let's find... Oh, hey! He's looking for his car, I guess. And feeding on humans fills your blood pool. Duh! To feed, I'm just going to hit this little F button. And yeah, that top bar, that'll show you how much blood they have left. If you completely drain them, you're going to lose some humanity. That little stat from the first video. And I like to keep it as high as possible, so I don't kill people. The good thing about that is, though, if you're currently in combat with somebody, like let's say a bunch of gangbangers jump you to, take your wallet or something, you can drain the hell out of them, because they started shit, and you know what? You're not going to lose humanity. So watch this. I'm just going to be like, blah! And yeah, let's drain them here. Fill up our blood. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now the thing about the vampires in Vampire the Masquerade, let me get rid of this guy here. There we go. They if I remember correctly, they put people into sort of a trance when they are draining them, so they don't really remember much of the situation, and I think it like feels really, really good. So that's why they don't seem to really resist all that much once you latch on. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Oh, okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I want a cape. Give me my damn cape.
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Oh yeah, like what? Gonna, fly or leap tall buildings or something?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still the chance of immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Oh, I'm gonna live forever. That's sign me up. Yeah, awesome.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A stake, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head, oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch the sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Oh, okay. I can live with those rules. Yeah, okay. Being a vampire doesn't seem too bad.
Okay, now. What the fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Alright, so I am going to head in there, and we will continue this in part 3. I will see you next time here on Vampire the Masquerade.